Alright, so my weekly review for March 27th through April 2nd. I'll show you the board. Kind of another shitty week. I was tired again all week. Not really much accomplished that should have been, but I got a fair amount done. I did hit my mileage of 40 miles for the week. I did do a 20 miler earlier in the week, but I took a couple of days off from running. I raced the 5K yesterday, and then I had to do 12.4 today, but I think I did 12.5 to get my 40. Only biked like 35 miles this week. I really slacked on that. I just didn't feel like biking at all when I got on it. My legs were just like, eh. They didn't feel like it, probably because it was like too late evening. I think it was like 7:38 before I even started. So by that time I should have been wrapping up. But that's probably the theme of the summer, trying to get on the bike since I'm outside most of the time. Just trying to get some bike miles in, but maybe get some more on the trails instead of the trainer. Did do my essay for school, trying to get another scholarship, pay for that. So I did the Fools Run 5K. I won that in like 18 flat. I think the second place was like 2 minutes behind me. Everybody was doing the 10K that were like competitive with me, but I'll take it. This morning I was supposed to go to the Buck Ridge Burn half marathon. I didn't get to sleep at all last night. I would have got like 4 hours if that. I just tossed and turned, and when I woke up my mind was just in a complete daze, and my body says there's no way you're driving 2.5 hours. So I just didn't even go this morning, which I regret. But I saw a little bit ago they had some trees down and some other issues about even getting to the race, so maybe that was my universe telling me, hey, don't go, something's gonna happen, because it would have just put me on like full tilt anyhow if the tree was down and I started panicking, not being able to get to the race. But whatever, I just didn't go because just mentally and physically I couldn't have done it today, so I don't know what's up with that. Did some more podcasts this week. I had some really good ones. I did the Friends of the Incline Plane, Georgia Death Race, Rabid Raccoon. My buddy Tom talking about his ultra running in his book. They were all real good podcasts this week. If you listen to them, you really get some good information off of them. I was going to try to get rid of the fatigue, but it just didn't happen. Some days I felt fine, and then the next day it was just like, oh, I'm dead again. So I don't know what's up. Like today I slept for 8 hours or so before I officially woke up. I woke up to go to Buck Ridge Burn, but then I went back to bed, and even when I woke up I was still dazed. Did do my hill repeats. It was kind of a weird day for that. It was actually my 20-mile day. I did like 11 and a half on the road from New Florence to Seward. Came home, switched out my shoes, sat around for like a half an hour to recoup, and then I did the other 8.5 on the trail out at the access road on the state game lands. I did my 2,000 feet of gain for that day, so it gave me 20, but my legs were just beat up from doing the road and then doing the hill repeats. They just didn't want to work right. I wanted to continue to hill a little bit, but my couple of toes are still all jacked up. Did eat a little better. Was hoping to sleep a little better this week. Obviously it didn't happen because the fatigue and healing didn't fully go well. I don't know, I guess it was just a mixed bag this week. Did get my wishing well from my mother's tires. Built a wishing well out of that. My buddy did. Got that set up today in the yard. Other than that, it was just a crazy week of just not getting much accomplished and just crashing after school and work. The only positive thing was I got the podcast done. I did run a little bit, but something's up. I'm gonna have to schedule a doctor and go get some blood work to see if there's like a mineral or vitamin or something that's low, or something that I'm just not getting the quality sleep or whatever, gaining weight a little bit, keeping it on a lot more than normal, trying to work harder to get it off and it's just not coming. So maybe I'm just too salty or something. I don't know, we'll see. But looking forward to this week, Dirty Kilns this week, so that should perk me up a little bit just to see all my trail running friends. Not really much else on the radar this week. School this week, we got a couple book days and a couple hands-on, so that should be a little bit better. But the weather's supposed to be nice starting tomorrow, like 60s. So maybe getting some vitamin D, it'll perk me up a little bit, get me more energized. Because as soon as it hits 50, I usually get a ton of energy. Like yesterday, I was energized for most of the day before that storm came back through and just killed me. I even got a little sunburnt yesterday at the race, just standing watching the finishers and the awards. So I don't know, just another shitty week. I did sign up the other day for, well, this week, Pittsburgh Marathon, Ironstone 100K, Georgia Death Race. That would have been March 31st day. I called it my April Fool's joke on myself. Didn't sign up till like 11 o'clock at night for the Pittsburgh Marathon. You had to sign up by midnight. So somehow I'm going to do Grayson Highlands 50 miler in Virginia. Drive 6.5 hours home. Hopefully I could drive to Pittsburgh and crash at a hotel and somebody got, or somebody's driveway. Run Pittsburgh Marathon the next day after doing that, after driving and doing the 50 miler, and survive somehow. We'll see how that goes. I really didn't think too well or plan too much into it yet, but we'll see how that goes. It should be interesting, but I'm not going to go for a time in the Pittsburgh Marathon. It's going to be more for fun. You know, I did it last year in 2:53, so if I could do it in under 4 hours on tired legs, I consider that pretty good, since it's not an A race for me. I might video it so people can see the whole course. But I was looking forward to Georgia Death Race next year. It's a bucket list race for me, so that's interesting, since I have basically 11 months to prep for it, 11 and a half. And then Ironstone, which is one of the races that I planned to do this year. I just didn't sign up, and then I just finally bit the bullet and registered. So, all right, that's about it for my shitty week. Hopefully next week's a little better.